Welcome everyone to Voltron Racing Team, where we talk about DeepRacer, we talk about karting, racing, computers, everything. Well, to be honest, this is the first time I talk about karting, so bear with me here as I talk to you about my recent trip to RPM Raceway. Now, there's a couple of locations in the New York area. Today, or a couple of days ago, I decided to make the long drive over to Stamford RPM to check out their track. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It wasn't too crowded when I went, and basically had the track to myself, and there was two other people that during our adult race. So RPM has different levels of racing. There's a junior race for kids, a non-license for teens essentially, and a adult license race, which is faster, and you get more adults driving, probably a little bit more aggressively and more intense. So let me tell you, it was a lot of fun, but I really recommend you figure out when you can go when it's not too crowded. You don't want to go there when there's like 20 people on the track. You're not going to be able to go fast. You're going to be stuck in traffic, and there's always someone who doesn't know how to drive or is on a date. And let's face it, their significant other is the real racer in the family, if you know what I mean. And they're more the turtle, more the obey the speed limit type. And what ends up happening is when you have a lot of people and there's one person who's slowing down, everything gets slowed down. There's traffic, there's congestion, and people just crash into one another. So I suggest you avoid that situation and go when there's just a couple of people on the track. And as you can see here, here I am driving around, zipping around the track. I really like this track. It has lots of turns, and it's all on one level. There's another RPM raceway in the New York metro area over in Jersey City that has two levels. It's called the Mega Track. I am not a fan of that. I thought it'd be cool. I checked it out. I might do a separate review, but basically it was just too dangerous to go full speed, so they purposely slow you down. And I don't like getting slowed down. Here, this is a single level. You go as fast as you possibly can. They don't slow you down. You can crash into the wall. I don't recommend that, but if you are not careful, you will definitely crash and you will spin out. So, why did I come here? Right. Well, I came here because I wanted to feel the speed. Right. Feel those forces pushing you left and right as you turn. I wanted to understand how a real car, or in this case a kart, would behave when you're going full throttle into a turn, turning the wheel and all that. I believe that's going to help me with my DeepRacer action space, really understanding, at least making it more real, right? I think that's one of the problems with DeepRacer, the virtual circuits. It's fake, very fake, right? You don't know, you really understand what's happening with the car. You don't really know, right? You're just trusting this physics engine. And that's why I like the physical car races at AWS Summit and at the championship. So it just makes it much more real. It's much more exciting controlling that car. And I came out here to really, again, think about if I were to be learning how to drive a car, right, like we do in DeepRacer, with a reward function. What does that reward function mean, right? What do I actually see when I'm driving the car around? What's the field of vision? How would I even train my model to do this, right? So anyway, I thought it was a lot of fun. Good excuse to go out to the racetrack and do, I think I did about 10 laps or 12 laps as fast as I could. Get on the leaderboard and also just think about what's that reward function like if as I'm going through this chicane here, do this turn, how much am I really turning the wheel? How hard am I really pressing on the pedal? And I was surprised. I was basically pedal to the metal most of the time. I did have to slow it down on a few turns, and I think at one point I completely wiped out, got understeered, and crashing to the wall. I have to admit, that was kind of embarrassing, but luckily I didn't get hurt. But anyway, just get out there, have fun, and I'll see you in this year's DeepRacer season. Looking forward to it. See you out there, and keep in touch. Leave a comment, uh, like the videos, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let's build a nice community of DeepRacer enthusiasts here, Love to talk to my fans, love to talk to other fellow Deep Racers, and hope to see you at one of the upcoming AWS Summit events this year.
All right, there you have it, folks. Team Voltron. Stay tuned for more. Make sure to subscribe and click that like button if you want to see more of this content.